meanest and most unwanted jobs invariably fell into Rod Austin's lap. Whenever there's a star player to mind, shadow and put out of the game, Curly usually gets the nod. And so it was yesterday at BFL Park when he was given the unenviable responsibility of cutting lethal Lee Matthews out of the action. He had done it before, but rarely with the same endeavours or 100% result. It was almost the perfect game for Curly, who was playing only his 12th game for the season, but his 176th for the club. He missed most of last season with injury and was an onlooker on grand final day. Not so next week. On yesterday's form, he'll be one of the first chosen against the Tigers. A unanimous best of field by our 7 commentators at the game and the winner of Carlton's club trophy. Here is Rod Austin talking with Bob Davis.
Well, as Ron said, Rodney, congratulations, and you were the unanimous choice of all the critics there yesterday from Channel 7. Now, we heard David Parkin say he wasn't too sure whether he'd play you on Lee right up until the game started. Was that a true story, or did he tell you earlier in the week?
Oh no, David phoned up on Friday night and said he wasn't really sure. He gave me an idea I could be playing on young Brereton at full forward, but then he said they weren't sure about Lee because he's a prime mover for them, and last week playing on the ball he had a lot of possessions, and he said if you can sort of cut him out the game it helps us a lot.
Rod, have you styled your game on being a tagging fella, or because yesterday supposedly a tagger, you played a most attacking game as well?
Oh, I think it's just the way it works out. With football, if you're playing on players who are above average in ability like Lee and all those players, they're always near the ball and you're always involved in the play, and often it works out that you can get the ball as much as they can if the breaks go your way, which happened yesterday.
Well, out of the 176 games that you've played for Carlton, have you been asked to tag a good many times, or is it only on a few occasions that it comes up?
Oh, probably about 100 times, I'd say.
About 100 times.
Yeah.
So you are really the tagger for the club. Did you come down as a defensive player, or where did you come from originally?
I played up in Broadmeadow, St Dominic's, Holy Child, a couple of sides up there underage, and I played under 19s.
Yeah.
And I was always a half or flanker ruck rover in junior football, but I went down to Carlton, they saw me kick and put me in the back pocket, so I started defence there, and I've been there ever since, really.
Well, at one stage through the game yesterday, it would appear as though you were knocked out. Were you knocked out or not?
No, I just I copped a blow on the jaw. Oh, it was a fair bump, and just in general play, and I lost. I didn't lose myself, but I had split vision, and I was a bit disorientated, and I just had to stand up and get organised and get into play again.
Did the trainers want you to come off at that stage?
Oh no, they just sort of said, "How are you feeling? You're right," and I said, "Yeah, I'm okay," and they just said, "Oh well, see how it goes," and I think it stirred me up and got me going anyway. So.
Anyway, you belted out onto the field. Well, you're on the field, but you went into the game a little bit very quickly, and things went well for you once again.
Oh, yeah, yesterday's one of those days where you can get lucky breaks, and things went my way yesterday.
Well, now you played Richmond only the week before, and they beat you by what, 23 points, was it?
23 points, yes.
What can you do to change the 23 points?
Oh, I just think we have to play like we did yesterday when we were in first for the ball. It was a tough game yesterday. It wasn't a pretty game of football, but we all just had to go. We were in front, and we kept on, sort of scratching and gouging and getting there, and that's how it worked out. Whereas against Richmond the week before, we were fairly pathetic.
Can I ask you just one more question? Are you, when there's a free kick given against you, do you run in intentionally to give the 15 yards away? Is that part of the rules of the game for you?
Oh, no. When I'm on the forward line, it's a bit silly to give away a 15-yard penalty close to goal. It gives them too much of a chance, so I rarely get the opportunity to do that. So
I see. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big hand for Rod Austin for a great game yesterday? Do we have any Carlton supporters in the audience? Where are they all? Show us your hands. Well, give him another big hand. Come on, Rod Austin. There's the wig end of ham, Rod. You've also, that's from Mayfair, the Vintage Tasty Cheese. You've got 2 complimentary tickets from the harness racing next Friday night at Moonee Valley.
Thanks, Lou.
You're not able to go, I know that, but still you're giving it to your friends. The Oversave from Valley Seeds. You've got a lawn, really great stuff. And, of course, we'd like you to take this magnificent Glow Weave shirt. And I don't know whether you know that Glow Weave is sponsoring the Melbourne indoor tennis. Starts in the first week of October, and tickets are now available, okay? From Glow Weave, and we hope that you have a good match next week, and of course from GM you've got the car accessories. How about that? Once again, congratulations.
Yes, congratulations once again to Rod Austin, voted best on the ground yesterday in the VFL preliminary final.